Hello everyone, I'm AussieJTV and I'm back with some more Castle Morihisa. I'm actually recording this just after the video that got put out yesterday, just as we're entering the third area for the first time as the monk. Now I was doing a bit of looking around the talent screen before I started just to see what we might want to pick up, because I've been sort of going through it quite rapidly during the videos and not really seeing what might be best for us. And there's a couple of things I think could be really useful. So one is this wildfire here. So upon entering avatar, gain 2 stacks of counter. So that could be good because we are transitioning through meditation into avatar fairly frequently. But then there's also not so much this, which is recover 2 health at the start of battle, but Mirror of Life. If you did not lose health during the enemy's previous turn, recover 2 health at turn start. And I think this would be a really good thing for us to pick up because obviously we're building quite a defensive deck. But for now, I think I'm going to take Wildfire and I'm going to take Incense, and that sets us up so that we can buy this when we've got enough talent points, so 5 more talent points to go. And then also at the end of last episode, we did play three skill cards in the same turn, which lets us upgrade one of these. Now I'm hoping if we click we can see what the difference is. So choose 2 cards could be useful, draw 5 cards could very much be. I'm almost leaning towards let's just get, and for each defense card this becomes a 0 cost. Okay, so I think we're going to get Scripture Study up to 5 cards and try to utilize that with the avatar state. So basically draw a whole crap ton of cards at the point in time that they will become pretty much free to use. And with that, I think we're basically ready to go. I had a quick look in the shop. I mean, we could remove a card, and maybe that's the right thing to do here. I don't know if 26 cards is too big a deck, but I always think a smaller deck is better. I don't know what we would remove. Maybe the last Naginata Strike, to be honest. But it did feel like it was taking us quite a lot, or the last unupgraded Naginata Strike, I should say. But it was taking us quite a long time to punch through some of the enemies. So not really sure. It might even be just a standard defense card, to be honest. In fact, I might do that right now and just get rid of a standard defense. What I'm a bit conscious on is that we're not making our deck too top heavy with like 3 cost cards and the like. But anyway, we can finally, 2 minutes into the video, get started and choose a new character. So, or new fallen hero. So Oda Nobunaga obviously is a very historical figure in Japanese history, but it seems like there's a lot of variance on his choice. This could be good. Honda Tadakatsu, shuffle your graveyard into your library, draw 5 defense cards. So basically we can use that to sort of hopefully get a lot of meditation, protect us, and you can use it in conjunction with this gain 6 agility. Or we could just gain a flat 20 armor. Maybe gaining a flat 20 armor is probably better, just because I'm just thinking we don't have anything that increases the amount of action points that we really can spend. So let's get Hojo Yujiyasu. How do I say that? Hojo Yujiyasu. I have no idea who he is. Don't recognize that name at all. Oda Nobunaga was an easy one for me, but all the others. Oh, and we've got a sumo wrestler, it looks like, or a faceless sumo wrestler. The art on some of these is really scary, I think. They've done a good job of like the horror of sort of ghouls and ghosts and things like that. So it looks like they're not going to do anything to us, or at least this. We'll move 2 cards from your library to your void. So if there's anything we want to play, we might want to play it early. We do start on full health. I always go back to getting this devotion straight away, but maybe it's better to get Havoc. We could cast it this turn and just try and deal a lot of damage. I think that's probably the best play. So basically cast all of our attacks and start using that Mount Meru to build up its speed later on. So what got voided? Devotion, which I'm sort of sad about, and 3-way path. It would be nice to use this as a new card that we've got, but it's not the end of the world. And now they're gasping for air, so I guess they have a turn off after doing that. It's a shame we don't have more damaging spells here, but we can at least disarm, we can at least deal some damage and gain some meditation. I just remember we have to deal at least 30 damage in a single turn. Realistically, that's going to happen when we fight 2 enemies at once and we use Havoc, and then win a battle within 3 turns. Well, that's going to be harder. And he's doing 30 damage. That's a lot of damage here. What can we do to prevent that? I mean, obviously we can gain, maybe we just flat out gain the 20. I mean, it makes sense to me. We can play Nature Zen, gain the 20, and then maybe Guard Sphere. It's 5 damage or 3 damage on meditation. I'm going to play the Guard Sphere. And that will end our turn. So we only take 5 damage, and he's starting to get a little bit of mantra. Maybe that's a bit ambitious for me, because really, are we going to get a chance to get him to 10 mantra and stun him? Probably not. But might as well repeal darkness, play our alacrity beads, and is there any reason that we go scripture? I mean, we might as well. We might get our 0 cost card. We didn't, but at least, we're playing for the odds. He's done 30 damage again, so I guess he just alternates 30 damage, and we have a really bad hand for dealing with 30 damage, I'll be honest. Might as well disarm him. Why did he not get... Oh, I should probably have looked at that earlier. Cannot be affected by disarm. Okay, well, we're going to gain 20 armor. We're going to Wounded Pride him. We're going to Naginata Strike him, and we're still going to take 10 damage. So We've already used this guy, Hojo Yasu, twice on the first turn, which is not ideal. And I probably should have been paying attention because I've already entered the avatar state here when I haven't needed to. But at least we can get sort of almost fully healed and do a little bit of damage to him. But it's not ideal. I mean, now we're building up on meditation from scratch again. Might as well do a little bit more meditation. I'm basically going to cast all my defense cards here. It means we only take 9 damage. It's a little bit. It's not nothing, but it could be worse. We just... See, I'm regretting taking out those attacks now. I'm like, we just don't really have enough attack cards. I might as well pull Havoc out here. And that might get us to 30 damage in one turn. It does indeed. So that was worthwhile. It's a shame you can't do this in fight, but I guess that could be potentially too strong. Okay, Ethereal seems like a very obvious choice here, so that we're only going to take... Well, we're going to take no damage this turn. See what else we can draw. Might as well play Wounded Pride. And end our turn. So we shouldn't take any damage. Or we take 1 damage. Doesn't really matter. And we might be able to finish him off here. Nope. I thought about... Should have looked at the numbers first and foremost. But we'll get him now. We'll get him now. Don't worry. It's not like we'll have a chance of drawing no attack cards, he says, hopefully. And what do we get? I can get another Zen State. Or look at the top 5 cards of your library and choose any of these to place at the bottom. That sounds like it's pretty strong, actually. But I'm thinking I might take Zen State and try and get some more card draw later. But what can we get here? Choose one of these cards to get in. So we don't want another Havoc because they sort of was it a parasitic relationship? If you get both in your hand at the same time, you can't use them both. Or deal 6 damage each time this card is played. Its action point cost increases by 1 and its damage is doubled. So 6, 12, 24. I mean, Wounded Pride just seems like the generically good choice, but I'm going to take the Samsara, try it out, and might as well get another Relic. I just feel like the Relics are really strong, so remove 1 card from your deck when picked up. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to press that. But what would we want to get rid of, to be honest? Maybe the last regular guard is what I'm thinking. Or maybe... Maybe we don't need both these prophecies. Like, how often are we using them? I appreciate they do void, so once you've used it once, you don't have to worry again. But I'm also wondering about getting rid of this Naginata Stripe. I was just complaining about not having enough damage. No, I'm doing it anyway. Maybe this is... I'm going down a foolish thought. I wonder what happens if we go into the trees. I like the fact that it gives you 4 options, but I don't know if the actual options make any difference. Maybe that's something we'll learn about later. So we start vulnerable. I forgot because we got this Robber's Manual at the end of last turn, but we might as well gain some meditation. In fact, we can play our whole hand here, so we might as well just do exactly that. And I'm going to start hitting this Heretic just because... I don't know. Basically because they're not attacking this turn, I guess. They gave me a funny look, basically. And maybe that's rewarded by the fact that it's doing 12 damage now. Do we have a way... I mean, we're not going to be able to kill it. I think we're going to have to Mirage. Oh, we take a lot of damage for each card we play, don't we? I forgot about that. Do I really want to just take... Maybe we'll use this. Gain 20 armor again. And just Havoc into them. I sort of want to gain the meditation, but it's 3 damage. Not worth it. In fact, maybe I could have, because I think we wouldn't have taken any damage because of our armor, but oh well, you live and you learn. Now, can we do anything here? It looks like we're always going to have this inner bleed on us, so we're almost thinking we want to play Diamond Skin, but we're still going to take quite a bit. Well, Diamond Skin's going to put us in the flow state, actually. I keep saying flow state, but I mean avatar state. We can't play all these expensive cards. We're probably just going to play Ethereal Shell and pass our turn, aren't we? No. Nature Zen into Ethereal Shell. We'll take a little bit of damage now, but hopefully that will help us in the future. It's unfortunate that multi-strikes still do 1 damage each there, but we can... Oh, this is not a great... I mean, we might as well use our premeditation and cast both guards, get some healing. Don't take any damage. It's not all bad. We just need to kill one of these, basically, is what I'm thinking now. 3 meditation, 3 counter will put us in our flow state. I'm gonna scripture study... Oh, well, maybe not what we wanted to see. Into... Repel Darkness? Yeah, into Repel Darkness, into Wounded Pride. And then might as well... Actually, definitely shouldn't might as well have gained that. I keep forgetting we've got this inner bleed stacks on us, so every time we cast a spell, it's going to cost more. So currently this will do 18 damage, this will do 9, that will kill them. And that costs 3, so I'm probably just going to do that. Yes, we take 6 damage doing this, but anything to end the combat. And I must say, it's looking like we're getting into the castle proper. So we've got another defense, gain 8 armor and 3 counter. I think we're going to take this. I think counter might be the way to go. We haven't really been able to sort of focus on it as much as we'd want to. Yeah, I do sort of want to see if we can get some more cards as well. But might as well go to the... What's this called? The rest site and probably upgrade is what I'm thinking. What happens if we upgrade this? It doesn't increase the counter, in which case I'm not too interested. Maybe making... No, it doesn't go down in damp. I'm trying to see if anything goes down in cost. This does, but it's a void card, so I'm not particularly fussed. Choices. I mean, getting this, I might get devotion to be innate, or innate to the Slay the Spire term, but to give it foresight. So I'm going to still keep taking these question marks. I just think we should try and learn what we can get. So 3 random item cards. So item cards are, if we go to the shop, these green ones here, these one-use benefits, or gain 2 talent points. I'm going to gain the 2 talent points because then we can pick up this Mirror of Life and get even more passive healing and then go fight the next combat. And here you go. Here's the castle proper. We're starting to see it on the overworld screen. And now we remember this horrible looking thing from the boss battle last time, but we've got Faceless Sumo as well at the same time. Not ideal at all. 27 damage is an awful lot for straight away. I'm just thinking what we can do. Well, we might as well gain meditation. I'm thinking we might as well gain the counter as well. It's a shame that we can't use our devotion, but at least we're starting to chunk through them early. 18 damage, that's a lot. It does put online our things which are, if you've taken less than, if you've got less than 50% health, then do this. And this one just seems like a bit of a, actually this is going to put us in our flow state, so we don't want to do that. It's a bit of a shame actually. Not a very good turn at all. We need another draw card, I think. Or if we had anything that was like passive draw, that would be even better. Now, what are we going to do here? They're doing a lot of damage to us. We can gain some meditation. What, could we prophecy something that we really want here? Anything that's particularly going to go, ooh. And I don't think so. I don't see anything particularly good. We could mount Meru, but we might as well cast both of these instead. So I'm going to go gain 5 armor, gain 7 armor and 1 meditation, and then deal 8 damage there. And then we're down to 5 health. This could be it, to be honest. This might be a shorter episode. I almost wish I hadn't published the other one first because I could have just tagged this on at the end, but it's not going to be the end of the world. I'll definitely be back even if we do lose here to play with one of the other characters because I'm really enjoying it. Can we get ourselves out of this somehow? I feel like just trying to kill is probably the best bet. They're not dealing any damage to us this turn. I guess we can afford a Nature's Zen, but we could bring a Havoc in. We could bring a Havoc in, or we could bring like a Repel Darkness as well. Might be better. No, we want to bring Havoc. Havoc in, Wounded Pride this guy, and then deal that. Not going to kill him this turn, but hope we can kill him next turn, assuming we can even survive. And this does not look like a hand that inspires confidence, that's for sure. Let's gain 6 agility. Let's cast this. 11 damage. Maybe, I mean, we're definitely dead here, aren't we? I don't see any way of getting out of it. Unless we can fracture into this. That puts us in Avatar State. In fact, Avatar State was the wrong thing to do because it probably gives us less armor because you get armor for being in meditation. But oh well, we got a score of 135. Don't know if that's good, don't know if it's bad, but it's good to have a first run through the game. And next episode, we will be trying to play with this Onmyoji. I'll be honest, I always thought the Onmyoji was a she, but obviously it's a he here. And I don't know exactly what the deck's going to be like.